Hello, everybody. Hi, Blaze. You are here. I just came inside from being outside, from harvesting mullein on the property. Normally it's already gone by now. We have some, so I went out and harvested some of that. And then I'm gonna freeze dry it so that we have it in case we need it. I just learned not long ago that mullein is used. I don't think that these are the same. It's close, but it's not quite there. That mullein is used for really bad coughs like bronchitis, tuberculosis, stuff like that. I had no idea. So I figured I would go and collect it. I doubt I'll be able to use it, but other people in my family probably will be able to. Hello, Blaze, and hello, Mr. Tito. Helen, hello, Jacques. I hope I pronounced that right. This is my smartwatch that I usually wear. It's not really a smartwatch anymore. It's dead. It's the Samsung S3, I think, is what that one was. Oh, good, Jacques. I got it right. I'm so happy. Yeah. It's dead. Dead. Do I not have any scissors in here? I really don't have any scissors in here. That is unfortunate. Hello, Barb. I need scissors. I don't know where any are. And my knife is downstairs in I think it's in my purse. Oh, hello, Crystal. Finally catching a live. I was just sharing with everyone what I was doing, and now I'm making noise. That's okay. My brain totally fixed what your autocorrect or your, thing said wrong. I knew what you meant. Let's see if I can get through this with nail clippers. My watch is very, very old. Like super old. Unfortunately, I think I've had, so this is probably a very unpopular opinion. I can't stand Apple Watches. I don't like them at all. And they don't like me. They don't read well. They don't connect well. And most of you probably won't find this odd at all. But the metal from the Apple Watch makes my skin break out. Lakeland, Florida, are you underwater? How are you doing? That's my question. How are you doing? Is anyone on that had to go through Hurricane Ian? Oh, I hear my children yipping outside. But yeah, so my watch died. And I've kind of been wanting to get away from the smart stuff. Bonnie says, hi, Amy. I'm at home from work and having a fatty coffee. As am I. I'm actually doing a fat fast today. So that's all I'm having today is fatty coffees. I really wasn't sure. That is what clear nail polish is for, coating the metal so you won't react to it. I tried that, but it kept peeling off. And so I was constantly like painting more on there. I was like, I got tired of it. So I stopped. But then it wouldn't read everything and it just got really, really annoying. So I gave up. This is really annoying. It doesn't want to come out. I went to Walmart and I got a $10 watch. So yeah, that's what I did. And this is working fantastically, by the way. My toenail clippers are cutting through these little plastic zippy ties very nicely. But they had, I like really chunky watches, like really big, fat, chunky watches. I always have. It's another reason I didn't care for the Apple Watch as much, because the S3 it's good size. And it's pretty thick. I loved it. But it's dead. And even the new Samsung watches, they aren't the same. They aren't as chunky. They're smaller. So, and I've been thinking about getting rid of, oh, that's kind of fun. I've been thinking about getting rid of the smartwatches and things like that. Anyways, I have enough going on. I don't need the extra input. Hey, that actually fits. Well, I mean, it actually fits. Yeah, it's huge. But so this one watch, which was from George, was $10, came with, I should have shown you guys before I started peeling into it. So it's this big, giant, chunky watch. I'm just going to try to put my favorite band on it. We'll see. And then it came with a couple of bracelets as well. The bracelets have skulls on them, so I'm sure I'll get rid of those because that's just not me even a little bit, but it came with these. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to see. My band's going to be a little skinny. This band I got when I got my S3. I don't know, 3 years ago, 4, 5 years ago. I don't even remember. But this I wanted. I love these really thick. So this is a real leather band. So this has lasted me for like 4 or some odd years. And it's got big, giant, I love the little crisscross right there. So I'm gonna see if I can put it on here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. So I'm just doing that. We've been outside today. Okay, no, I was lucky. Did not even lose my electricity. Seriously, there's like 2.4 million people in Florida that are without power. So that is amazing that you still have your power. That is so cool. Blaze says, I have a Fossil watch that is chunky. I love chunky watches. I love them. I stood there for like 10 minutes at Walmart going, are any of these worth it? I don't know. So we'll see. Anyone notice how all of our smart things advance to do more? We're all getting dumber and more annoyed. Is it just me? Yeah. I'm going to be real. I was ready to go back to a flip phone about a year ago. And if I didn't have to do so much work from a computer or a phone, I would have. I 100% would have gone back to a flip phone. No questions asked. So that's where I am. Let me see. I don't even know if this one's going to work. I'm going to try though. Ha, it worked. I ordered this little kit for, I think, my band. So it has replacement pins for several different sizes of watches. And then it came with this really cool tool that you can take the things out of. So I ordered this not too long ago. It worked. Let me see. There's that pin. Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit too big, but I'm still going to see if it looks terrible or not, because I love my big band very much. But yes, I've 100% noticed the smart watches and the smart everything and the connect to this, connect to that. I'm not a fan. There we go. Okay. It's not terrible. I might have to go on and find another one, because you can see that's a bummer. You can see the the bar. See the too much of a space. So I might just keep this other one on until I'll see. I think the S3 is a 22 millimeter, so this one must be like a 24. I don't know. I do not know. Come on, go in there. I haven't worn my old Fitbit for a year to avoid the EMF, but our wellness program is starting a step challenge in October, so I'm going to charge it back up when we're at 24/7 for a month. Yeah, I was wanting to look at getting something else just so that I could, hi Carissa, so that I could, what time is it? It's 3:11. Okay. So I could track my sleep better to see what my sleep is actually doing. But I never did. So I didn't. Let's see if I can get this to work. It was a guy's. So it's like between the last and the second to the last. Which my other one was too. It was between the last and the second to the last. It's a little loose. I might have to make it a little bit tighter. There's a space in between it. But so there we go. That's my new chunky men's watch, honestly. I love chunky watches, and I don't need it. I don't need it to talk to me about a million other things. I just wanted to tell me what the time is. At first, it was really cool to have like text messages on my arm and stuff like that. But when I switched over to iPhone, the Samsung watch didn't talk correctly to the iPhone. So what are you? Oh, there's a bunch of them in there. Oh, I got it. Diameter is different. I think that's it's a thicker one. I couldn't get the Samsung and the Apple phone and the Samsung watch to talk to each other. So I just kind of ended up using it as a watch, but it was a pretty watch. So, oh well, I saved my pins. I will maybe look at getting one that was a little bit better than a $10 watch. But right now, it's what I have. And I have a watch back on my arm. So I'm trying to get away from all the smart stuff. I'm trying to get away from a lot of that type of stuff. My children are bizarre right now. I am doing a fat fast today. This is just another decaf. I don't drink anything else besides decaf anymore unless it's caffeine-free tea. I got rid of all of that. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Annabella. I just switched over, opened up my new watch, my new like $10 watch from Walmart. My husband has an old Timex that lasted for 25 to 30 years. Yeah, I don't expect this one to last long. George brand, I don't expect it to last very long. I tried smartwatches but didn't like them. I have a bunch of nice ceramic watches and love wearing them. I got an Amazon Halo band and wear that on the opposite wrist. Yeah, I saw the bracelets that came with it. This is kind of cool. Well, this one, it's got skulls on it, so I'll remove that. But this was kind of cool. You slide it up. And it slides in and out. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But it's big enough that I can just slide it over. You know, it's kind of fun. I can go with it. And it's silver, so it matches my trademark angel wing with the earrings that go with it. I tried oh yeah, I already read that one. Sorry. I love my flip phone, but I do pretty much everything on my iPhone now, so I'm trapped. Yeah, I would love to get rid of it, but with our signal here and how busy I am, I really do kind of need to have my computer with me. I have no idea what's going on. I might like mute myself and yell at the children to find out what's going on because they are exceptionally excited right now. Oh, Blaze, I was thinking about getting the Aura ring. I wonder if my health savings account could pay for that. I need to look in to the sauna for the health savings account. I need to look in the Aura ring for the health savings account. Like a lot of stuff. Bonnie asked, when are you doing your interview with Amber O'Hearn? Looking forward to that. Actually, at 4:00 today. My time. So this is going to get cut a little bit short. We are only going to go till like probably 3:45. I'm going to pause. Well, I'm going to mute. And I'm going to yell. Give me a second. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Children? Mm-hmm. What's going on?
Okay, so
I am live, just so you know.
Never mind.
Okay, so never mind. Is there something I need to intervene with?
Well, Noah won't let Bella down off the top bunk. Because he wants to play bad guys and me and Bella want to play princesses, and so he's like, well, I'm the bad guy, so I'm the princess.
The difference between boys and girls.
Yeah, Noah keep pushing me.
Okay, so Noah, you're in your room by yourself now. Girls, I would like you to go pick books and sit and read. Okay. No princesses, no bad guys. Everyone to your own rooms, sit and read. The difference between boys and girls. That's what that is. Noah has a bunk bed, loft bed, so I can only imagine how that went. Yeah, no. Children. So yes, Amber and I are recording at 4:00 today, so I'm going to end this in like 30 minutes, about 30 minutes, so that I can go finish getting ready for that, possibly take some medicine. I am in a lot of pain right now. It really kind of stinks. Lindsay says, I'm here for a little bit. I may have to duck out as kids invade. I understand, my darling. Hi, Uncle Big Guy. In my teens and early 20s, I had the wide leather biker watch band, and now I don't like watches. I love the big chunky ones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get a different band. I don't think that this is leather in any form or fashion. It's simulated leather. So we'll see. I'll have to look and see. I'll have to measure it to see how big it is and then order a better band that'll last longer. Or my husband will be like, get yourself a nice watch. I'll be like, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Do you tell me what size you are? You might not tell me what size you are. You probably don't. No, it's just generic. Yeah. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I keep wondering about getting an Aura ring. I think both my Halo Band and Sleep Cycle app do pretty good at tracking my sleep, but I'm always interested in better. I know. Aren't we all always interested in better? So for my fat fast, for in my coffee, I'm still doing the exact same thing that I always do. A whole egg. When I do my fat fasts, I actually like to do a little bit of protein. I still do like 30 grams of protein for the day. So I did the whole egg, coconut oil, the butter. This one actually has pumpkin spice seasoning in it, which I'm going to see. I'm going to see how I do. I have a feeling I probably won't react well. My nose is already getting a little bit stuffy. I think cinnamon may now be on my list of no-nos as well as everything else. So unfortunately, I should have muscle tested before I did that. That's what I should have done. I should have done sway testing. And I didn't. I did it. I've literally done it with everything else today, but I have not done it with that. And now my nose is getting stuffed up. Fantastic. Wonderful. Hi, Marina. What fats, not what days? What did I miss? Let me see. I retired and quit wearing watches. I only pay attention to the time when I have an appointment somewhere. Oh, I have so many appointments and so many things and so much stuff. Blaze says Aura just released version 3. Mine is version 1. Works fine. No need to upgrade it. I loved watches throughout high school and college and a few different chunky fossils. I love my Citizen watch my parents gave me for college graduation, but I love the Apple Watch. Richard loves the Apple Watch. And he can't wear it either. It makes his skin break out too. Really bad. Yeah, now my nose is going to start going. So he loves his Apple Watch better, but I always like the Samsung better. I just wish that they actually talked to each other. And I will not go back to a Samsung phone because the iPhones and then the MacBooks are phenomenal for being able to edit and do things for YouTube and whatnot. So I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to drink that. Yep, I'll have to go downstairs. I'll have to go downstairs and I'll have to test each of the individual spices that I put into the pumpkin spice blend, because I made my own pumpkin spice blend, and figure out which one I can't have. But I bet you it's cinnamon. I bet you I can't do that. Yeah, I'll have to look at Aura again. We'll see. Maybe I'll reach out to them and be like, hi, you should be my friend. That would be fun. Mom yell, 100% mom yell. And it's quiet now. Fantastic. I've been thinking about getting the Aura ring, but I have 2 other sleep apps. What all does it do? I'm sure Blaze probably answered you already. I am just assuming, but she's pretty awesome like that. Enjoy them. I miss my kids being that age. These are number 7, 8, and 9 of all of the children being this age. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And it's been tougher this time. This time around, the kids, normally there's an adjustment period because they come from mom's house. Cassidy and Noah are my stepkids. They come from mom's house and then they come back here, and things are different, different houses, different rules, different everything. And usually there's a little bit of an adjustment period, but this month has been rough. But I also let them have a half a cup of rice every single day because it's a little expensive to feed everybody in the house nothing but meat, cheese, and eggs every single day with some veg. If they want veg, I'll give them veg. But it's getting really expensive. So I started letting them have a half cup of rice every day. It's been kind of a rough month. Their attitudes have definitely shown something is not meshing well, unfortunately. So that is unfortunate because I was really hoping that they'd be able to handle it better. And as they get older, they'll be able to handle it better. But they actually go back to mom's on Sunday. So that's that. Yeah, it's been a little bit more of a rough month this month. And it could just be the stress of everything. I mean, everything in the world is kind of going crazy right now. So that could be it too, because I know that they can probably feel the stress from the adults as well, which doesn't help. So Bonnie says, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Yeah, I can feel my face is starting to flush. My hands are super cold on my nice warm face. So I'm going to have to go dump out that coffee. Pain is not fun. Thank you. No, it's not. It's been, and it could just simply be because it's fall and the weather's gotten so much colder. This needs to be curled. That one is not curled. Play nice with others. The other night we had I think it got down to 36. So it was very, very, very cold. And that, I think that was one of the worst nights that I had. Even nice and warm and toasty in my bed, just everything it just hurts, unfortunately. But the pain is getting better now that I'm in the deeper ketosis again. That is definitely helping. Aura, okay, so Blaze answered about what Aura does. Aura ring tracks total sleep, efficiency, restfulness, REM sleep, deep sleep, latency, and timing. Also movement, lowest heart rate, and some other stuff. Interesting. Bonnie said, I'm currently doing the same coffee, but with just egg yolk. I like the frothiness that the white ends lends to it. And I can handle my chicken egg whites just fine. The ones from Walmart or anywhere else, not really so much. It starts to make me itch a little bit. Thanks. I would enjoy that kind of fat fast. My water fasts make me want more coffee. Yeah, what is that? It's a folder. I kind of wish I could do the longer fasts, but every time I try, I get shaky, heart palpitations. My electrolytes are not balanced at all. So it is unwise for me to even consider doing a water fast because my electrolytes are already not balanced. I'm working on trying to get them balanced, but it's been a long, slow process. So I don't do the water fasting because I feel terrible. I feel sick. So I don't do it, but I'll do a fat fast. So on the fat fasts, some days my calories are a little bit lower. There we go. Some days my calories are a little bit lower, but a lot of times it'll stay just as high on the calories and my fat will be as much as I want, but the protein I keep to about 30 grams of protein a day. I just feel better that way when I have a little bit of protein, but not too much. And I do not do this every single day. I do this usually every other couple of days and only if my body tells me to. There's some days I'll be like, what am I going to eat today? Nothing, absolutely nothing sounds good. So I'm doing the fat fasts to kind of help. But then on my refeeding days, I'm up to 2,100 calories. So at least, and that's only what I'm tracking. I don't track my fat bombs. I don't track anything that's mostly or pure fat. I don't actually track it just so that I know that whatever I did track, it's not as much, but that way I'm not so obsessive about how much did I get? I just make sure that I'm getting enough, which is why I have always, my love, you're at work and you're on. I did not know you could get on at work. I love that. Hello, husband. But, yeah, that's how I do my fat fasts. I got some cinnamon or something stuck in my teeth. It's probably like clove. It's clove. It's got to be clove. I didn't muscle test that. I should have done that. You're on break. Awesome. I love it. Oh, Annabella says, I have to have another surgery. They didn't get all the cancer. I thought they did get all the cancer. I have to see the surgeon next. I'm so glad that eating meat and fat helped me to cope. I'm so glad. I am so sorry to hear that. That they didn't get it all. I thought for sure they did. No fun. Barb says, have you ever heard of checking food sensitivities by checking heart rate? It supposedly increases with the food that you are sensitive to within 10 minutes. For me, I would 100% say that's probably very accurate. Very, very accurate, because my heart rate goes ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's all there is to it. Oh, now I'm going to start sneezing. Yep, I definitely can't handle something. But I don't know if you guys have heard of muscle testing kinesiology. I am starting to learn more about it, and I've been using it. And for the most part, it is extremely accurate. And there's some things that I am, oh, look, my husband's texting me. Okay. Oh, man. I don't want to sneeze. But now that I'm not going to sneeze, my nose is going to be running down my face. Darn it. Oh. No fun. So the muscle testing is actually really cool. I am just learning about it, starting to use it. I like it. Fitbit smartwatch made your skin break out, then I probably wouldn't be able to do it either. I'm ridiculously sensitive. I understand. Let me see. Hi, Sherry. My blood sugar goes up when I fast. WTH. I would say, how long have you been fasting before your blood sugar goes up? And is there a chance that it could just be glycogen bubbles popping and clearing out your liver? Because if you have lots of stored glycogen in your liver, your body's going to want to, okay, my love, I love you. Yeah, you're sending answers twice or messages twice. Yeah, bad signal. I love you too. My question would be, how long until your blood sugar goes up? And that, I would think, would be indicative of the glycogen stores being cleared out of your body, because they have to be popped to be able to be used and gotten rid of. So a lot of people find that when they have really fatty livers and they first start fasting, their blood sugars can go up to like 100 points higher sometimes than what they were. Like really ridiculous. Okay, doctor said your liver is good. I had a full abdominal scan showing normal size and shape. Blood work came back normal. You could be one of those people. Do you ever get into deep ketosis? Have you ever made high ketones and had the low blood sugar? Have you ever gotten those, Bonnie? Yeah, I'll wait for that answer. Muscle testing works really well for you too, Barb. Yeah, it's been really, really cool. At first it was almost kind of like, it kind of scared me actually. So I was like, this is a thing? How did I not know that this was a thing? Oh, I'm going to have to go and take a Zyrtec is what's going to have to happen. That's what's going to have to happen now, because that's getting me going so bad and I need to record. Hi, Sammy. Lovely Amy, sending up prayers for your comfort level. So much to consider there. And I keep going back to your words a few days ago regarding jumping from one best idea to the next. Consequences arrive, then back to I, the individual. Wait a second. Need to give that last plan a few more weeks and months. Good to remember. I'm so glad that you enjoyed that video. I have to slow down. I got to stop. And that's part of it has to do with my healing that I need to do, because I don't want to do the antibiotics. I don't want to do these things. And so I'm like, I can find another way to do it. I can find another way to do it. whether or not I can, I don't know if I should. Thank you, Sherry. You are very, very sweet. Happy Thursday, Amy. So glad to catch you. After 8 days, my CGM, of CGM, my glucose was 135 to 149 until I eat, when it drops down to 70 and back to 135. A1C is over 6.3. Thoughts? You have got so much going on, my dear. Your A1C is 6.3. You're diabetic, pre-diabetic. You are. And that's probably from all the meat, too much protein. And I love the way that Amber explains that. She did it in Kelly's video. She explained why eating too much protein can be a problem. Because when you eat too much protein, it tells your body we are in a glucose burning state. We want to be in a glucose burning state because protein cannot be converted into ketones. And we either run on glucose or we run on ketones. We can convert protein into glucose, but we can't convert it into ketones. So when you end up eating a whole bunch of protein and not enough fat, but even with a lot of fat, if the protein comes in high amounts, we do not have the ability to store amino acids. And this is what we learned in Biology 101, my very first biology course. Humans do not have the capacity to store amino acids. We do not store protein for use later. So because of that, we have to turn it into whatever we need to get rid of it. We're going to build with whatever we need, but then the rest of it is going to be turned into glucose to be used or stored away, because we do not have the ability to store protein, amino acids. So if we eat more than what our bodies need, it does get converted. It does get stored. It may get converted and stored or converted and used. But if you bring in tons of protein, it tells your body, it signals your body's chemistry, okay, we are now going to be in a glucose burning state because you ate a bunch of protein. Well, even if you didn't eat enough carbs, enough glucose, your body has the ability to make it itself. One thing I want to ask Amber actually is, how long after eating protein does it take for your body to use it? Is it instant? Because we're told with fat that it can take like 8 to 12 hours for you to process the fat that you just consumed. So I want to know how long it takes us to use protein after consumption. And then I'll ask, am I right about the fats? Or am I wrong about the fats? Fats can take 8 to 12 hours. Okay, so I want to ask her about that. That's what I've been told. Now granted, it was from my college professors, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not entirely sure how accurate it all is. I got about 5 more minutes left. Yeah, maybe like 10. I could probably push it out to 10. So when you eat that much protein, it tells your body we need to be in a glucose burning state. So what it's going to do is it's going to make its own glucose. It's going to unpack your stores. It's going to pull from your liver, and then it's going to make whatever glucose it needs to be. And how long your body stays in that state, I also don't know. It could vary from person to person, but that is absolutely why your A1C could be that high, because your body has been trained with all of the protein that you've been eating that it needs to burn glucose and not burn fat. And then it becomes very, very resistant to it. So back to Bonnie's question, or Bonnie's statement. Bonnie said, high ketones Lowest blood sugar has been in the 70s, usually the 80s, and occasionally over 100. What are you checking with out of curiosity? Is it a CGM? Did I forget that part? Yeah, what are you checking with? Because that may make a difference. But yeah, I would say it sounds like there's something going on. Pain, anxiety, allergies, all of that. Keto mojo. Okay. Have you calibrated it lately to make sure that it's reading accurately? All of those things, though, can cause your blood sugar to go up. Lack of sleep, that can absolutely make your blood sugar go up. High stress situations can make your blood sugar go up. So it could be something like that. Gonna have to go take a Zyrtec. That is unfortunate. A1C went from 5.9 to 5.7 with 6 weeks of lower protein, but my fasting insulin went up from 5.7 to 7.4. So keep in mind that your fasting insulin, a couple of things. Your fasting insulin is literally just a snapshot of what's going on. What could have happened is that your body, maybe your blood sugar went too low. And so your body released some glycogen stores, which then triggered your insulin just before you had your test. So how long were you fasted when you got this last test with the A1C and your fasting insulin? Because sometimes if you overfast or if you're fasting too long, that can cause a problem. There's honestly, there's so many things that it can be. I'm sorry I have to ask all these questions to get a better idea. Sammy, you are so sweet. Thank you. 14.5 hours. So no, that's about right. I usually say nothing over 14 hours. There's a chance it could have been that. It could have been that. Sammy says, are you live streaming with Amber? We're recording for later, by the way. Huge love. Thanks for all you contribute to those on like-minded mission together. We are so much wiser, stronger, and accomplished. Thank you very much. And you are very welcome. I am not streaming. I do not know how to do that. I have tried and it's been horrible. So I am just recording it and then it'll be up on Saturday. My in-laws are actually going to be here. So we are going to be taking it easy this weekend. Honestly, Shelly, with your A1C moving in the right direction, I wouldn't worry too much about the fasting insulin. There's a chance that you pop some glycogen bubbles and your insulin had to be activated so that it could deal with it. It could be something as simple as that. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much because your A1C is moving in the right direction and the A1C is over the past 3 months versus the fasting insulin is literally when they poked you at that very second. That's what your insulin was doing. So the A1C is a better indicator that you're going in the right direction. So I'm happy about that. That would be pretty good. Sherry says, the whole time I've been trying to fight my infection and I've been feeding it instead. Possibly. And that's what my one video was about. This is all still nutrition science. So all of the voices that we hear right now, they could still be wrong. They could still be mistaken. They still may not understand. We still don't really know what we think we know. So it's never done out of malice from anyone in this space that I know of. 15 minutes. It's never going to be done out of malice. But it may happen that you're given bad information that does end up making you worse. I truly believe that's what happened to me. Mine got worse because I was given information someone truly believed that what they were saying was accurate. And it did not work. So I think that that's why I'm where I am at. I think that there's probably a lot of other people that are there too. So I am sorry. And it makes it hard. It really does. But with the 6.3, yes, I would say definitely that is an issue. I just watched a video from Stephanie Person the other day that was sent to me talking about A1Cs and what they mean. And she goes through, she has a chart in there that shows you greens are good. The avocado green is questionable, but anything beyond that, not good at all. And the 6.3 is definitely in the very not good area. So I'm very sorry about that. Let me see. Yep, same results when I went high protein. Sherry scared me. CGM is such a great tool. Next on my wish list. Yeah, I haven't gotten the CGM yet either. Annabella says, I've been getting a bit of anxiety. Doctor told me about medicine with lavender in it. I started it yesterday, but I'm really hopeful that it's going to help. I hope so. I wish I could get a CGM just because I want one without being a diabetic. Can you find a way to get one without a doctor's prescription? Absolutely. Blaze, did you already answer that question? Oh yes, everyone please hit the like button. I found out why you want to hit the like button, because then it tells YouTube that my content is worth showing to other people. So that's what the like button does. It's not just so that I can get likes. It's because then YouTube sees that there's likes and then they go, oh, okay, we should promote this person because people like this person. I didn't know. That's what it is. I'm all red now. Dagnabbit. You can get a CGM without the doctor's prescription. You need to Google it's the Libre, I think. And that one you don't have to have a prescription. Someone else answered that. Thank you. Thank you. My stuff is jumping, so I'm not catching all of it. Time is 3:45. Yes, I need to go. I'm going to try. There's a few more. Okay. Another barb. I've been carnivore 95% for 10 weeks now, and I've lost 20 pounds in a few inches. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but my urine is not foamy anymore, and it's almost normal looking. That is awesome. I am very happy for you. Just do me a favor. NutriSense is ridiculous expensive. NutriSense is like so expensive, and they still use the Freestyle Libre. That's what they use. But then NutriSense gives you a coach with it who tells you that you need to bring carbs back in, because if you don't, on carnivore, your glucose is going to go back up. Or maybe you should just eat a lot of fat and less protein. That is my recommendation. Like button really is huge. Put posts higher in the search results. CGM plus software is around $575 startup costs. Nope. The Freestyle Libre, when I Googled it, it was, Stacy, it could be where you are, because no, there's lots of people in my group that have gotten the CGMs with no prescription. So if you Google, you might be able to Google CGM, no prescription. Fat is where it's at. Oh, yes, it is. Absolutely. Let me see. I think that's it. Yes, it still truly is our nutrition science. It really is. We don't really know what we're talking about. I'm going to be real. Time is on our side. Yet it proves even more that we've got to really learn and listen to our individual bodies and experiences 100%. Okay, so I'm going to go. With that, I'm going to go take a Zyrtec. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to, because, oh my gosh. And then I'm going to go touch up a little bit of my makeup a little bit. I tried a new eyeshadow today. It's not bad. It's just not as dark as the other one is. So I might do that a little bit. And I never even talked about what to use Mullein for. No, I did. I did in the beginning. I did. It works for bronchitis, the virus that shall not be named, flus, anything, congestion, cough, cold. You can turn it into a tea, You can sometimes just inhale it. It works for asthma attacks. And we're told that mullein is a weed and we should kill it. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm harvesting it so I can save it and make it for my family. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me for just a little bit. I'm going to go record with Amber. You guys will be able to see that video on Saturday. So thank you. I love you all, and I will see you on the next live stream.